Good morning everyone, Val here, and this morning's breakfast is 2 rice cakes with peanut butter and creamed honey, and I have my water and my vitamins. And it's Saturday when I'm recording this. Steve is home. He just took the trash up to the dump. We don't have trash pickup. We have a local dump that's about a mile and a half or so up the road. So, and we're residents, so we have a resident tag, and it doesn't cost us anything. We just go and dump. We just have to have the resident tag on our car, which is free. I mean, there's no cost to it. So it's convenient. We don't have to pay for trash pickup like we had to do in our past residence, and we're good with that. So we are going to transplant the tomatoes this morning. They are getting big, and they need to be transplanted so they can be healthy. I'll give you another tour of the garden once we get it transplanted. I'll probably pull a couple of weeds. I need to look at my schedule because I need to can some of these tomatoes that are in my freezer and get ready for the summer. I've run out of spaghetti sauce or tomato sauce in my pantry, so I need to can the tomatoes that I had at the end of the summer last year. And I just, as I was getting them off the vines, I had 1 or 2 at a time, so I just froze them as I got them. And I take them out after I get all the tomatoes and can them, but I just haven't had the time or energy or whatever. I just haven't done it. So no excuses, I just haven't done it. So I've got to get that on my schedule for one of these mornings coming up, because I still want to keep my afternoons for my crafting. I have to get all of the crafts for Jenny done before the end of the month. So I need to get her bowl cozies and her casserole dish carriers made, and we'll take them with us when we go up to New York and go visit her store. So that will be that'll be fun, because I've been there. Steve has not been there before. So it'll be his first visit up to her store. And then we'll go, of course, see my mom and my sisters and stuff. And we have a salmon fishing trip planned too. So that's my plans for this morning. Working in the garden before it gets too hot, because it's going to be in the 90s today. And I'm not looking forward to that. We do have friends coming over around 4 o'clock. We'll probably play a game of Phase 10, and then we're all going to head out to the Women's Club for our super raffle dinner tonight. It's cocktails between 5 and 6 included in the ticket price, and dinner's at 6, and then the super raffle's at 7. We are not big drinkers, and our friends don't drink at all. So I will probably have a glass of wine with dinner, and just because it's a social event, and that'll be that. I will probably go a little bit early to get a good seat, but not worry too much about the drinking part of it, just to socialize and say hi to everybody. So Steve is back. He just pulled in from the dump. It doesn't take that long to get up there. Just toss the things over and then be done with it. So I need to eat my breakfast so we can get out in the garden. I will take you out there once we get the transplanting done, show you everything again, and then see what else I can get done. I am going to work in the craft room till 4 o'clock, so see what else I can get done around the house this morning. I don't really have too much that needs to be done, but we'll see. All right, so we're done in the garden. It's got a little pumpkin starting there. I think we're going to lose all the watermelon. They're kind of rotting. I did read online that you're supposed to lift them up on a board or a straw or something so they can drain. So we have put boards under them. That's the only one that doesn't have rot on it. And this one has some rot. The other one we lost. We still have the cantaloupe. They're still doing well in here. There's one there, and one in the corner over there. And then this pumpkin has a lot of growth on it now. It's looking good. And there's still a couple of possibles on here, but I don't
hold my breath until they get to the size of that little one over there. Potatoes are, out of control, but we're not going to weed them because we're afraid to pull them up. Tomatoes, I've got them all transplanted now. I gave them a good watering. These are all tomatoes. It's a pepper. These are some of the new ones that I transplanted. This one, these, and then there is one over here that I transplanted. So I think they should do pretty well. This pepper has a pepper on it. So these are some of the new ones that we transplanted inside the cage here. And then this big one that got eaten by the bugs. But it's still growing leaves, so we're going to leave that. We weeded out some of this. Steve and I both weeded a little bit. And these are our onions. Our beets are doing wonderful. There's a couple of pepper plants, one here and one right there. And then the cucumber is really bushing up. This is the last one we planted in hopes that something would grow. And it has a lot of flowers on it. And we did see a bee out here, so something is out here pollinating, which is good. And then there are still some peas that didn't die over on the more shaded side, but this again needs to be weeded. Maybe another day. I am very, very sweaty right now. Look at the size of that beet. Beets are going to have to be harvested soon. And then we'll plant some carrots, and after August maybe we'll plant some more peas. But yeah, that's what the garden's looking like. It's a lot of work, especially when it's 90 degrees outside. Alright, I'm going in to get a shower and get changed and stay in where it's cool. I'm not sure, Steve is weed eating or something out here. This garden has shade, so it's loving it. Steve is eating over there. This garden, there's nothing else I can do for it because the deer ate the hostas. So, but these flowers are pretty. They're doing well. I think the rabbit's sitting on them, but they're still pretty. Alright, I'm going inside where it's cooler. I'm gonna go get me a shower. Maybe pull out this weed here. If I can get it. Try to get it by the roots so it don't grow back. It's just spreading. Alright, I'll catch up with you guys after my shower. I'm in the craft room. I've been in here about an hour. I finished these 2 bowl cozies. They match the rest of these 10 that I did the last couple of days. So I am done with this pattern. I'm going to start a new pattern. It's about 12:30, so I'm going to get my mom and my sisters up on the portal so we can hang out for a little bit before our friends get here. But I have another pattern cut out there, so I'm going to start that one. I may iron this material so that I have that ready and I can cut out some another one of the casserole dish carriers using this material. I think this is pretty. So I think I'm going to turn on my iron and iron this material. I'm done in the craft room for today. I'm cutting out another of the casserole dish holders with this material. So I've got the pieces and the lining cut out. I've got to cut out the padding, And I finished 4 of the truck bowl cozies, and they have cream lining in them. So that's all for the craft room for today. I'm gonna go in the kitchen. Our friends are here. We're going to get ready for dinner tonight. Maybe play some cards while we wait. But that's it for the craft room for today.
$50.
So how was dinner?
It was good. Very good.
How was
It
dinner?
was good. It was a great evening.
Did you win anything?
I won some nice companionship, and I'm doing pretty good at phase 10 as well. So
Yeah, we got a game of phase 10 that we started before we left that we need to finish, and Kim's at 150, Tom's at 170, Steve's at 80. He's winning, low score wins, and then I'm at 140. I was doing really bad up here. They were all beating me real bad, but we kind of made up. But anyway, none of us won the super raffle.
No.
But wah wah wah. Aww.
Sorry about that.
They kept
Sorry,
saying,
didn't mean to run away from you, but I had to
"Aww." How was your dinner?
run. My dinner was good.
I like peanut butter pie.
Yeah, peanut butter pie was
Peanut butter
good.
pie was good.
And you had key lime pie, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you have key lime
yeah, the
pie.
key lime pie was excellent.
All right. So we're gonna play the game. Let's see who's Steve. We got to get Steve out because he's on 80 points. And what are you on? I'm on a run of 7.
We're on an 8.
Run of 8. All right. That's going to be it for tonight. Thank y'all for watching. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed and you want to. Leave a comment below. And remember,
It's all about your adventures.
it's all about the adventure.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.